Where my experience is in the new products arena. I reviewed new products for decades, with newspapers, TV on the Today Show, syndicated books, magazines, you name it. I was there in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. But I have to tell you, it seems that there's few who are doing reviews just for the sake of doing reviews, that they're getting paid by the manufacturers. They might disclose right up front. They said, okay, the manufacturer sent this to me for free. They have no input on the content. Well, that's not always correct. Typically, how this works, when they sign the agreement to take the product, they're given bullet points, on a product they've never seen. And they said, okay, here's what you need to do. Here's the highlights. All these things need to be put in there. If they do it, that's great. They get paid, and, who knows how much. I don't have first-hand info, so I'm not going to make up a number. And let's say they don't like the product, and they give their honest opinion in there. Well, here's what happens. They'll probably still get paid. They might not, depending on the company. But what happens then, they're not invited for future releases or future press conference or junkets or things like that. And so they kind of have a hold on these, quote, influencers or reviewers, to keep them saying positive things and to get things sold. But there was a recent camera that came out, and they had a bunch of influencers, paid influencers, who had them up front. Well, when their reviews went out, they were glowing, and people bought it. They filled up the purchase pipeline. And then by the time it was available and actual non-paid reviewers got a hold of it, they started coming out and said, hey, look at the problems we found. This is really not what we thought it was going to be, and it's kind of too late then. We've already spent our hard-earned money. It's a really sad place where you can't go online and try to figure out who are the legitimate reviewers. I know, when it comes to 360 cameras, there was a recent situation where a new 360 camera came out, and one of the reviewers who did not get it in advance, because he's known for credibility, is Ben Claremont, a guy out of Australia who just does amazing, honest reviews. But he did not get it up front, and when he came out with this, he found some things that were just so obvious that the other people evidently intentionally overlooked it. It was really sad.